So Tyrese has been, definitely speaking out about his situation with his now ex-wife, Samantha. And Tyrese had dropped some more information and it just made me shake my head. Let's go ahead and roll.
I'm about to get put out of my place. I can't afford to live there anymore. So then 3 days later, after wrestling with, man, what was that call about? She texts me and she says, can you watch Soraya for the next 2 weeks? Because I'm about to get put out of my place. I can't afford to live there anymore. I gotta downsize and move into something else. And my fucking heart dropped because I said, wow, you called me after almost a year to finally have this conversation about reconciliation, which was disingenuous. It wasn't real. It was not a God moment. It wasn't you realizing that leaving your husband and your family, as harsh and as heartless and as and as traumatic and as vile and calculated as that was, you did not feel a way about leaving your husband and your family. You were entertaining reconciliation because you couldn't afford to stay in your townhouse anymore. She had 2 friends to call me, and she's like, oh man, Sam's about to call you. She wants to reconcile. She said that God has really showed her that she wants to for a marriage and family. So I get on the phone with these 2 friends. One happens to be Aventer, and I get on the phone and I'm talking and I'm listening, and I'm like, okay. So then tell Sam to call me. So she called and we talked. We were on the phone for about 3 hours. And the first thing I had to say to her was, you'll notice how fast I called you back, which means I don't need 10, 12 chasing me, trying to talk me into anything. And I don't want to play this game. I've been chasing you for almost a year. Now that you're ready to finally get back into marriage, I want you to chase me. I want to play a game. I'm not playing no game. I'm going to get on the phone and we're going to talk about it. So after we talked for like 3 hours, I told her the first thing, you may call Zelly or think of Zelly as some influencer, fat booty, vixen. You may put her in the category of whatever you as a woman put her in the category of, but this is my girl. I'm in a full-on relationship. You left me. I have not talked to you. I have not been able to get you to call me back. You have literally left me, this marriage and this family for dead, and everything that you've accused me of in this paperwork and everything that has been revealed to me about your intentions, I can't unsee that. I can't unfeel that. I can't undo that.
So Samantha, hold on. Samantha, you were married to Tyrese. Nothing came out that he was beating on you, cheating on you, disrespecting you in these streets. Like, we ain't heard nothing bad about Tyrese at all. You, Samantha, left your husband, took the baby, your little daughter, out of a 2-parent household when you told Tyrese that both of y'all grew up in single-parent households and y'all want to have y'all child in a 2-parent household, right? You left your soft life, because you had a soft life with Tyrese, left your husband to move out of your husband's house or y'all house. So you living in a mansion, you downsize to a condo. You take this man to court, because you see Samantha, you was wrong. And God don't like ugly, Samantha. God don't like ugly. See, y'all need to stop playing with marriage. Let me tell y'all that. Some of you women, stop playing with marriage. Marriage is called the marriage covenant. When you go before God and make a marriage covenant, you are bound by the terms of the covenant. In your mind, marriage is just a piece of paper that you sign with the county and you go with the preacher or whatever. But marriage is a covenant before God. Now, I'm not going to go into on YouTube. I can't go there to discuss that other marriage that man say, if it didn't come from God, it's not real. So the marriage that came from God is a marriage covenant. You're bound by those terms. When you break those terms, there is a penalty that will come upon you that don't come from man. See, man says you can have a no-fault divorce. You can divorce your wife or your husband for whatever you want to divorce them for. Just do that, right? But the marriage covenant didn't say you could walk out of your marriage for anything, anytime you get good and ready. Your marriage covenant said y'all supposed to stick it out through the good times and the bad times. It said when you sick and when you healthy. It says for the better time and even for the worst time. Marriage covenant says it can be broken, according to scripture, if infidelity. Okay, it can be broken because of that. It can be broken when you are abusing and different things like that, beating the wife or whatever. It can be broken. It can. Samantha, when you left your husband, you broke marriage covenant because you left without a means of really breaking it. So when Samantha, when you leave, all these lovely ladies who leave their marriages, right, without anything being according to the covenant, that's why nothing works out well for them. This is why love eludes them. They're not really happy after the fact because they broke marriage covenant and they didn't do it in the right way. See, marriage is a contract before you and your spouse and God. You looking at the state, but you're not looking at God. That's why if Samantha was right in what she was doing, she wouldn't have to call Tyrese and say, could you take the baby because I got to downsize because they put me out of my place. Samantha's behind was supposed to be at that house with Tyrese, with that baby, living her soft life. And then now you getting what was coming to you. Now you want to call Tyrese up. Now you want to reconcile. Now you want him to leave his girlfriend he got and say, hey, I want to come on back home. That sort of thing, like the prodigal son. If you're not going to follow marriage covenant, don't do it. Don't get married. If you're the type that just want to walk out because you want to, don't get married. Just stay girlfriend and boyfriend. Don't do it. I'm telling you that, male or female, just don't do it. Because these lovely ladies are seeing that life isn't what they thought it was. Oh, they thought, I'll just get out there and be single. I find me somebody else. And because that single girl propaganda that's out there that's telling y'all the grass is green on the other side. And then you get out there, Tia, you left your husband. Every time I look up, you're not happy. You complaining. I don't see Corey complaining. Actually, I see Corey with somebody else. I ain't heard Corey complain not one time. Because you, ma'am, another one, broke marriage covenant. Hello. I know I'm talking a little ways that most people are not going to talk to you about this subject. Be careful just walking out your marriage like that. Be careful. Because you can be walking into loneliness, suffering, pain, and all kind of other things. And the man you left, another woman can come in and take your place and be exactly where you should have been. Because you chose to walk out of it when it was already yours. Already. God didn't take you out of that blessing, Samantha. You took yourself out of it. Now you want to come back. Tragic story. So what we have learned here is stay in your marriage. If that man ain't doing you dirty out here, he's not cheating, he's not doing things that we know he should not be doing, work that out with that man. Don't leave. It's like this, especially you ladies who work with a man all those years and he's built up to a certain point. You don't want a woman to come in after you was with this man all these years, he gotten to this point, he's successful, and you want another woman to come in and enjoy off of the success that you help him build? Like, hell no. See, one thing I will say about, now we talking about other groups of women, especially about the white women for sure. They believe in that. They ain't going nowhere. They like, I'm staying here. Like I said, we was going to work that out how we worked that out, but no, I ain't going nowhere. I'm good. I'm not about to leave him and struggle. Because even if she get everything that the court want to give her, don't equal what she could have had with Tyrese by being in the house with him. She don't have access to the bank account no more. She don't have access to that music money, the film money he get, and anything other residuals, anything else he get. She don't have access to nothing. And no other man is going to equal to Tyrese. None at all. But that just speaking reality. Do not let nobody convince you that the grass is greener on the other side. That single life is not what you think it is. Because most of these people that's trying to talk you out of your marriage or whatever, most of them, they don't have even what you got. They don't have it. And sometimes some of these people that's trying to talk you out your house was jealous of you the whole time. They were never your friend. They were never your family. They want you to be like them and struggle and be unhappy because they secretly envied you. And some women don't realize that other women envy your life. You may not think your life is so great, but other people see your life as great and they want to get you out of it. So stay in your marriage.